In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
What I'm here to tell people is that when Project Bluebeam is used, again, it's not going to be by the United States. It's not going to be by national, it's going to be by global government. They're the ones who are going to use this stuff. And it's going to be not just a bunch of pretty holograms. They're going to be using it for religious figures. They're going to have Jesus in the sky, but it's not just going to be holograms. There's going to be voice-to-skull technology. It's also going to be used. They're going to be able to have these figures speak to every human being on the planet. Imagine the impact of that they're going to be able to see the figure and also hear the figure talking to them. You know, it's amazing. I think that is the particular reason why Jesus said in the Bible, my sheep hear my voice and they will recognize my voice. And I think that was an anticipation of when this operation goes forward. And it's going to go forward in conjunction also with the great fake alien invasion. It's going to go forward with that. And who knows, it's going to be also a sweetener. It's going to be, instead of, we're going to have, maybe 10 or 20 UAPs that have incredible destructive capacity against our cities. But then with Project Bluebeam, they can make those appear like 2 or 3 or 400 UAPs. See, that's what they can do. And also these holograms, we call them holograms because that's the word that we know. But they're gonna probably have the capacity for noise, for sound, for solidity, temporary solidity as well. But then you can say, well, but then that's not a hologram. Well, yeah, it's probably going to be something that is several steps above a hologram as well. So these are the things that we're facing. And these things are going to be faced all at once.
Like I mentioned previously, they'll be using real UAPs and holographic displays to make it appear as though there are a lot of spaceship in the air. And the best way to understand this is with the movie Spider-Man Far From Home. The holographic drone displays that were used is the perfect example. This is one of Donald Trump's tweets, the president of the United States, talking about the aliens and extraterrestrial life. So they're already telling you that this thing is coming, okay? The fake invasion is coming. So when you begin to see things like this, just know it is all by their hands. In other words, the agenda behind the Project Bluebeam is using the chaos to suggest the coalition of nations to fight against the alien invasion, okay? And remember, they'll create the problem and provide solution. So this will be an avenue to prefer to suggest the coalition or the surrendering of the nation's military arm over to the one world government. That is the end goal. Once, remember, documents will be signed, powers will transfer over to the one world government by the nations, okay, out of fear of the alien invasion. That's the end goal. And it has to be so convincing that the people will be clamoring and be asking for this thing. So out of chaos, the man of perdition will be revealed. Keep in mind that majority of these leaders already have an understanding and they are all working together. They just need you to be convinced.